not Solfest. Walker Town, Nairobi.
Oh, you went?
Funny, my husband.
Kunengua kiuno.
Let me tell you, that it was so fun.
So we've talked about the best nights of our lives that we remember. That keyword that we remember. So, what was one of those nights that you just felt like it was the worst? It was the worst night of your life. And if it were possible, that would be the last night you ever went out.
Where? Hey, I think it has to be 2022, August 6th.
I
will never forget because I was locked up for the first time in my life. I will never forget that day. So I spent the morning of my birthday in jail.
Oh no! Guys, welcome to another episode of the Tembo Diaries podcast, where we learn and laugh at the times we don't know better. Cassandra is back again with us, and as you can see, hatukwambiana by the way.
There was no memo.
Ilikuwa tu ili happen. Good vibes. Welcome to this episode, and before we get into a very interesting topic, how was your day? How is your day thus far?
It's okay. It's nice. This Nairobi floods, I'm telling you. Ni kunyesha tu na kunyesha ishi.
Man, hey, kwa sisi kukitengela. My God. Ata kwenda gym ni shida siku hizi in the morning because now we like go work out or we like die on my way to go work out.
Utabebwa na maji.
A free trip to Mombasa.
Vacation.
But sadly you'll be dead.
Better to just stay in the house.
Yeah, anyway.
In the house.
Sindio. So, today's topic, we want to dive into the world of sherehe. As Kenyans, we are known, I think apart from South Africa and Ghana, we are known for sherehe. Like if you ask any foreigner, wapi kuna sherehe? Nairobi. Sherehe. So today we want to discuss the ins and outs, the tricks and trades of sherehe, or a typical night out in Nairobi. Yeah. So grab your popcorn, grab your insights, and let us dive into today's topic. So in this Nairobi scene, and even before we get into the Nairobi city life, Nairobi nightlife. When was the first time you went out?
What? The first time I went out was in campus, first year. Because I'd never, tukiwa high school, guys used to go for, what was it called?
Jam sessions.
They used to just hear, because I used to have this classmate who would go for all the jam sessions. So when she came back, she would just give us the tea. The tea. So maybe nilianza kwenda out when I was in campus first year. You know, when you're in Apo Chiromo, the nearest club is either West or in town. Sema kufriziwa.
You're young, you look young, huna ID.
Wapi ID?
Hakuna. There's a changes unafriziwa.
Changes nilifriziwa kwa once. I never went
back.
No. Changes it was West.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of another one in town. The one that was near your main campus opposite. I don't remember the name.
Can't even tell.
You, when was the first time you went out?
Probably I was during orientation in campus.
Wow, first day.
No, not the
day one. The first week.
The first week, like sister, it wasn't out. But I remember we went to, is it Molly's? Betty's, the one in town. Like by then we were still in orientation, so I didn't go to the hostel yet. I was staying at my aunt's in Kino. So after this Friday night, after orientation, I went, passed by Betty's, had a black eyes, and got red. hapo ndio hiyo ya one for the road ya kungojea jam ipunguke started. Yeah, man. I don't even know what time I got to Kino, but yeah, that was the first time I had.
So that's like, did it become like a thing for you? Did you used to pass there often after that?
No, because now after that, see, that was the Friday of orientation. On Monday, I was now going to the hostels near Strath, near school. Yeah. So there was town, saposa sherehe kaza kuja wapi? Langata. Langata West. Yes. Hey, good times. Sin City. Man, Nairobi. Yeah, so so far, I think till up to now, if we can't even count how many times we've been out. Yeah. But years. A decade of decade plus. Actually, it's a decade. Actually, it's a decade plus. Since last I was in campus was in 2012, so 12 years. 12 years. Let me see. 2011, 13. Yeah. So out of all those years of going out, which one can you say was one of your best nights out? Best? Guy, let me see. My best night, I think it's not even when I was younger. It's when I was older. And I'd have to say not Southwest. Walker Town, Nairobi. Oh, you went? Fali, my husband. Kunengua kiuno. Let me tell you, that it was so fun. Like the event itself was done so well, and it was really affordable. So it was very affordable first of all, and it was done very well. Like from decor, just the logistics of the whole event, the way it was planned, it was done very well. And there was like 3 big names on stage. Fali. Fali, our collective husbands. Tiwa Savage. Yes, Tiwa was around. Tiwa Savage. Oh my God. And Nyashinsky. But I'm not a big Nyashinsky fan. Please don't stone me, Nairobians. You Semangi out loud. What? Please, let's talk about this another day. I give you a pass for today. That night was so fun. It was amazing. Like the music was amazing. Plus, I had some friends there, so the company was also great. And just the music, everything was just top notch. And I reconnected with an old friend at the concert. It's someone I had been meaning to have a conversation with for a very long time. And I met her there. It all happened because of Fali. Yes, Fali brought us together and we were dressed the same. Oh, I saw that photo. Yeah. It was a total coincidence. Ah, nice. So that was like one of the best. I'd say that was one of the best nights out for me in my life. Yeah. What does a good night out look like for you? For me, a typical good night out. Good company, good music, a designated driver. Very important. Very important. Not being drunk here. And drinking not to finish, but drinking for enjoyment. You know, there's a difference. Kuna ile tu you're drinking and you tableki somewhere, but there is drinking just. You can even have a whole night, the whole night at 4 a.m. You're still up and you're still having fun. Yeah. I think that's a typical good night for me. Yeah. Okay. So that said, what would you say was the best night out that you've ever had in all these 12 years of partying in your life? First of all, I'm just, I know I look like I sherehe so much. But I don't sherehe so much. That said, I honestly, I can't remember. Let me just say I can't remember years back the best night of my life. But I think the most recent one was, I think, 2022 December. We had a gym after party. I was organizing a gym after party. It was at my friend's place. Hi, Man Kev. And I think for me, it was one of the best nights because I knew I was like a few weeks pregnant that time. Oh. Yeah, I was a few weeks pregnant. And now I knew, in my head, my God, when January hits,
that's it.
I'll be a homebody, I'll be taking care of myself because I'm growing a human in me, and yo. To say ilikuwa ile kufinish kumalo. My Lord, I had so much fun. I danced. The next morning I woke up, I was like, what the hell was I doing? My knees were in pain because I don't know, was I gully creeping or what was I?
Oh God.
Yeah, I think it's because I knew I wasn't gonna go ham like that for a while.
Yeah.
And I was just, you know what, this is it. Let me make this the best night of my life. And
you made it count.
Yeah, I made it count. But I've had other nights prior to that have just been amazing. Sadly, while we were young and stupid, I drank too much most of the times. I can't remember.
Those are the best ones.
But it is what it is.
Those are the best ones. They're like, I can't remember, but
I had fun. Let's talk of. Remember the time me, you, our friend Videl, we went out. When Sio came out.
Yes.
Oh my God! I just remember that night. I had so much fun, but I can't remember. I don't even remember where we were.
I don't remember where we were. Oh my God! Wait.
I don't remember where we were.
Oh my God! Did you go to Circle? Ile connects to Dutchman. Shout out Dutchman.
We went there.
Yeah. Yes.
We went there.
Yes.
Oh my God! I can't even remember.
We went somewhere else.
I remember. Yes, I remember we went somewhere else.
But I don't remember where.
Oh my God! We had so much fun that night.
It was so fun.
If you're like, where am I?
Was that like in the middle of pandemic time?
Yes.
We
were young and stupid again.
Yeah, but pandemic fail ilikuwa ina slap, you know?
It slapped so hard.
Slapped so hard.
Shout out to our friends. We should do another one, man. We should have another one. That was so much fun.
One for good old times.
Yeah. And during this night out, what was one of those interesting things that happened?
Oof, interesting. Let me see. In my mind.
There's one. Oh my God! Again. You were young. Disclaimer. So, one of those crazy. This is also another one of those night out. I had so much fun. I was in Eldoret. It was one of those long holidays. I think where I was with my friends from work. So we had like Shere day. Everyone went in the morning. We woke up to Kajiabemko. So we went and we cooked, ate, and decided to go out. I can't remember the name of that club in Eldoret, but I can't remember. If you remember, there's this club along your airport road in LD. Please leave it in the comments. So as guys, tumeenda, then we had a couple, friends of us who they were dating, and sisi wengine tuko tu. So now these friends of ours, I think she was going back to Australia. And she and the boyfriend wanted to have relations. So she asked us to. She had seen this chick at the club. I mean, that chick was hot. Hot is an understatement, by the way. Hey, wherever you are, my God, she had flawless skin. Wow. She was so gorgeous. She was even me. I was like, yeah, she can get it. So she akatambia, hey, see you. So the stupid, I said, yeah, we were young. We couldn't hide the washroom.
Oh my God, what did you do to that girl?
We didn't do anything. So we just, this is the alcohol speaking. We're telling her that, okay, so a friend of ours thinks you're hot. And she was wondering if you and her boyfriend can have relations. It was like three of us, three chicks. Actually, she was flattered, and she was like, I'm new in town. I'm from Nairobi, but I'm here for a couple of days. So she was actually done for it. Here's my number, so you can call me probably next week if I'm still around. You can talk about it. Yeah, and I was like, God damn,
what? It works.
it worked. So I'm not sure if they ever called her, if the relations went down. I'm not privy to that.
You didn't follow up.
I didn't follow up. I was like, sipendi umbea. But I would really love to know. Anyway, none of my business. That was one of the most interesting thing I've actually been part of in a night out. Fueled by alcohol. My Lord.
I have remembered we were in campus. We had been invited to a house party, my friends and I. Because where I used to stay, it was like girls' hostels. So my girlfriends and I would like go out together, we come back together. So we've been invited for a night out by these guys. They're like, hey, we're having house parties, you guys come through, bring your friends. Unajua, uko na wabeshte madem kuja nao.
Hey, come na madem, niko na madrinks.
They didn't have the mayengs.
Well, they got na madrinks.
They just had the drinks. So we get there, because now we were like about 7 girls in a car. We were so many in that car, we didn't like to go to
Mbebana.
Wengine wako kwa boats, wengine wako sijui wa 7 huku katikati huku mbele sijui wako 4. So tumejaza gari madem, mayengs. So we get to the house. Do you know this house was full of like 20 plus men.
No.
We were the only chicks.
Oh no.
It was a setup.
Well, like this guy was like, don't worry, you guys come. Niko na mayengs.
So we walk in. Do you know this guy's locked the gates behind us? So we are walking in the house and like, hey, okay, party. We are walking. Then you're like, okay, all the rooms have men. Hey,
my Lord.
We are like, you guys, we need to leave. We get to the door, they've locked. We climbed the wall. We climbed over the wall. We had to climb up. Because these guys are like, they're defining, they don't know where the key is. Oh, sijui funguo imepotea, sijui.
Of course, they... Man.
My friend was like, you know what? Hold my heels. Because we all had like
short
dresses and heels. So my friend was like, hold my heels. She's like, we are climbing this wall. We are getting out of this house. Sisi wote tukapanda ukuta tukaenda.
For real?
Yeah. I will never forget that day in my life. I will never forget that day in my life. Because that was so crazy. And it was like the middle of no. The house was like iko ndani. So it's not like even ukitoka, you have a way of getting. Alafu ilikuwa just kwa kuna Uber.
Of course.
You have to come with organize for transport. Someone has to bring you and take you.
No.
Hey, we are so lucky the guy had waited for us. Because we were like, don't go. We have to leave. This house is full of men.
Hey man.
Nairobi.
Guys.
That's why I'm usually so skeptical and guys are like, oh, come with friends.
I always say, listen, I don't have female friends.
Just come with
but then I'll come myself.
Yeah, I'll come by myself or I'll come with boys.
Because I had to come na mayengs.
I'm not a trafficker, please. Me, I
don't have
sina madem kwa basement mahali wanakaa.
Unaambiwa waingia kwa Mariamu.
Ingia tuende. Hakuna, I don't have.
Hey, come to my yangs. That's a red flag. I think that's a red flag.
Red flag number 1.
Come, you have tea, my yangs. What do you mean?
Hey.
You guys, hey, man.
We had to do what we had
even see, they could have just opened the gate after the first person was trying to climb the wall.
Lord. They stood there and watched us climb out of that wall knowing they had the key hidden.
Again, every single day, just spare 5 minutes. To fear men. Just 5 minutes. Many. Don't give them too much time. 5 minutes. Fear men and keep on doing your work because, hey, what? I'm triggered. I'm triggered.
Can you imagine? Hey, what?
So, we've talked about the best nights of our lives that we remember. That keyword that we remember. So, what was one of those nights that you just felt like it was the worst? It was the worst night of your life. And if it were possible, that would be the last night you ever went out.
Where? Hey, I think it has to be 2022, August 6th. I will never forget because I was locked up for the first time in my life. I will never forget that day. So I spent the morning of my birthday in jail.
Oh no!
Jesus is
Mariamu waliwakujia.
where there is we had gone, it was my friend's birthday. So our birthdays are like 2 days apart. So she's like, oh, I'm having a house party, so you come through, we have drinks, we have everything, have some friends
Lazima
over.
kuje na mayengs.
Jilete tu, hakuna kuleta mayengs. So I come, there's cake, we are chilling, we are drinking, it's polite, it's nice. Then all of a sudden, because we were playing music, it was an Airbnb. So we were playing music and it was a bit loud because it's like a family, there's families in the building. So some neighbors complained, they're like, oh, so you turn down the music a bit. Eh, okay, we turned it down a bit, but now unajua ukiendelea kukunywa mnaendelea kuwa louder.
Yeah.
So we are getting louder, tunashout, tunaongeza volume, they come, they knock. It was like a
cycle.
whole thing. So now, one of the guys in that building was a cop. So tukatoka nje. Now one of my friends alikuwa anabishana with the neighbor. Then ikafika point she started bishaning with that cop.
Oh no.
Trigger warning. So the cop slaps her. So she's like mad. She's like, hey, you guys, have you seen? Because we all saw. We were like a bunch of people also. So she's like, hey, you guys, you've seen this guy has hit me. So this guy, he hit her and then he went to his house. Like gonga kama ameenda. So she's there. She's like shouting. She's like, hey, how can he hit me? Then kumbe he's going to. Call for backup. He went to call for backup, but the domestic disturbance. And then he told the watchie to lock us in, not to allow us to leave that place.
Oh no.
So tunaenda downstairs, we are trying to leave. The watchie has locked the gate. He's like, you guys are not going anywhere.
Oh no.
Nimeambiwa nisiwafungulie.
Oh no.
We went back to the house. Tukazima music. Tukajirusha chupa zote over the fence. There was an empty shamba next door. We threw the bottles over the fence, and then we sat there in the dark and we waited for the cops to come.
Oh my God.
Because at that point, what can you do? So we waited, the cops have come, they found us sitting in the dark. They're like, Nyangau, nasikia mna cause domestic disturbance. They're turning over the couches, they're...
Hizo madrinks ziko.
Nyangau, najua tu they like to tukana. Nyangau nini.
Wasichana kama nyinyi mnapiga kelele.
Mmekunywa sijui what. So they told us to go ati tuingie kwa Mariam. So guys are calling, making calls. Oh, tunashikwa nini. Guys are calling for help. They are calling their people. Me, I'm just there. I'm still in shock. I'm not calling anyone because I'm thinking.
Yani nenda kulala jela. Wait,
you know, yeah.
Was this your first time kulala jela?
It was.
Actually, it's cell, not jela, just cell.
Cell, yeah. So guys are calling me. I've not called anyone because I'm thinking in my mind somehow this situation will resolve itself. So tumeingia kwa gari. They're tukanaiing us. Paka like one of that friend of mine, they're like telling her, oh, there was another girl. She was like going back and forth with one of the cops. So the cop was like, oh, sijui atamongezea charge ingine, sijui there's a charge for like kushikana na officer, that one. So tumeingia kwa Mariamu, tumefika kwa station. Guys are like trying to talk to them, or like
mkona ngapi?
Mkona ngapi? Me, I didn't have any cash. I was like nilikuwa like bure bilashi. So I'm just there, like I'm just sitting. I've not said anything. I don't know if I was in shock.
And then you're in shock.
I think I was in shock. I didn't do anything. I wasn't saying anything. I'm just there. I'm just thinking, okay, I think maybe these guys will get us out of it.
Oh my God.
It's supposed to be every man for himself.
Every man for himself and God for us all.
So they separated us into
Madam?
half. Not madam. It was just half, because I know there was like one guy and two of us, 2 chicks. Or 3, and then now 1 chick and then like 3 guys. So they put us in half. So half of us tukafungwa, the other half wakabaki hapo nje. So me, I thought si wote tunafungwa, but I came to find out later. Maybe.
Yeah.
So I came to find out later the other half they were like they paid and then they left. They were let go. So nikalala safe.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's
so that
okay.
morning nika make calls and I got like my family, my dad sent me some cash, nikatoka.
Lord.
So I was like, whenever I see a police car inakuja hivi,
You get
where
triggered.
I'm drinking, I'll be like, that's my cue, guys. Let's
Peace
out.
Ah.
Me, I don't play that.
Sorry mimi nimeshikwa mara kadhaa.
Are you serious?
Okay, as like twice. The first time I was Eldoret. Oh my god.
Eldoret, mmeona sana.
But that one, it wasn't my fault. I think at that time Mandago was the governor. Alikuwa baby na crackdown anataka tu watu everyone walikuwa tu wanabeba. That wasn't my fault. I even remember walikuwa nataka titao. I had that tao, but out of principle I was like no. So I called my dad, nikamwambia yo nimeshikwa and it's not my fault. Akasema it's okay. So nikaenda. The next day my friends wakakuja. I think my dad called someone. Wakakuja tu wakanitoa. Yeah. When I spent there for like 12 hours. It was really interesting in there. I met friends. Like there's some, of course, everywhere I go, I met friends.
Hey, wow.
I didn't sleep. Nilikuwa kama sasa tulikuwa tunapiga story kwa corridor. Like other people wanakuja tunaanza kuwa shuffle kuna nini kwa mfuko.
Guys.
Huwezi lala, like you can't even sleep well there.
Yeah.
But that wasn't even my worst night because wase walikuwa wamejaa kwa hiyo cell. It was just like it was just an agenda. Uje tu wabebe tu watu wajeze Mariamu for sure. So but my worst night, I think first year in campus or second year in campus. So I think first year, second semester, if I'm not wrong. Aki, if my mom is listening to this story, I'm sorry, mom. I was young and stupid.
You're not that shit with you.
So, one of our friends, aliambiwa, come na mayengs, kuna bash. Yega kuja katambia, oh guys, there's a bash will be picked. Nini. You're like, okay, I mean, it's a Friday night. You have nothing to do after campus. So sisi tume dress up nicely. Tumeenda wapi? Actually we went to Ngong Road somewhere. We were picked. When I think the house party was to someone's birthday was in like one of those mansions huko ndani Ngong. See how tumeenda. Tumeingia hivi, like it was just a good crowd. People were many. I'm like, okay, music was nice. Okay, we weren't drinking, so tulikuwa tu tumeanza sherehe. So tumefika, people, we just seeing everyone, they just drink, so you can just pick drinks, nini. So me and my love for cookies, I went and saw a tray full of cookies. And I was like, man, I'm kind of a bit of hungry.
Oh, big mistake, oh no.
Now I know better.
Oh my God.
So I took the cookie and just ate. And now I started like, I got a drink. I think it wasn't even, it was I think a punch, but it wasn't that strong. So I'm just sipping pole pole. As the night is continuing. Naanza to feel some type of way. Why am I feeling so hot?
Oh my God.
Why? Why are they full of colors? Why is the colors so bright? What is happening? Then my heart just started pounding so fast. And I'm like, yeah. Dude, it can't be that. I just had the first drink and I said, so mimi ndo hiyo nikaenda, like I needed fresh air. So I went upstairs kwa balcony at least nipate fresh air. But no, I know there's something. What's going on? Sasa someone I don't know who alisema, have you eaten any cookie in this house? Like, yeah, I had a cookie and akamwambia, oh no. What was it? Turns out every food in that house was edible. Hey. The cookies, the birthday cake, even the tea. If you asked for tea, oh my Lord. Why? Apparently the birthday boy alitaka sherehe yake ikuwe hivyo. But sasa house waambie watu pia watu memo useme. Pia watu memo. It's a for 20 nights.
Anything you see and taste in this house has got something.
Yes. But Mali life.
Yeah, you should tell people.
My Lord, and mind you, I had not had weed in my life. At this
your first
point.
Time. Oh my gosh.
This is my first time. And it was edibles, my Lord. I had to go for swim. they had a swing in that house. Nilienda nikajaribu kuswing at least your pepo jaribu kushukisha things out, because in my mind at that time me I was dying. Kidogo tu hivi nipigie mamangu niambie mama I'm dying.
My last will and testament.
I sat there for like an hour just swinging on that swing. But at least now I felt a little bit better. Nikajiambia hata sikunywa drink yao, I'm not touching anything. Mimi tu nikinywa tu maji tukuje niende home. And that was the first night of my life.
I can't imagine.
Yo!
Na vile that one haishukangi like si wewe unaiambia
inakushow.
Hiyo ndio inakushow.
Ina ripoti zenye nataka kuripoti, inakaa vile nataka kukaa. Oh, yo.
Nataka kuenda.
Nijikute tena. Nijikute. My God. I was young and stupid. Now I'm very cautious, by the way. Sikulani tu vitu ovyo.
Yes. You have to ask.
That night. Now I can even feel like how my
you are feeling this unazisikia tena. You are reliving it.
Oh my God. When I got home I was so relieved. I slept so much. Nikajiambia, in these streets of Nairobi, be very cautious. You never know.
Very cautious. A crazy one. What?
Oh my God. Let me tell you. Mimi, ukiniona siku hizi I'm doing polite things. Nimekipitia. Like I've learned from experience.
That's how you learn.
Hey, but sometimes you have to learn from someone else.
Huwezi learn from someone else. Ikikuapenia ndio like, sitarudia tena.
Sindio? So what are the do's and don'ts of a night out?
For me, eat fast.
Yes.
Eat fast.
Foundation weka ya samaki. Yes.
Foundation vizuri so that if you know, especially if you know you're gonna drink a lot, so that at least isikugonge mapema na isikugonge like fast and hard.
Yeah.
So that's a do. Eat fast. 2. Kama una drive, I don't like watu waku drunk drive. Like make sure you have a designated driver.
Yeah,
especially if you know you're gonna go hard.
Just call a cab.
Or just call a cab. Don't drive. Just call a cab.
Call a cab. I mean, and another don't for me. Do not mix your alcohol.
Oh, very important.
Please.
Very, very important.
Useme ati nimekunywa bia, alafu na mix na tots za gin, alafu kidogo umepewa whiskey umepiga. My friend,
that's a big mistake.
Your liver is crying out loud for you, man. Do not mix your drinks. I think that's one of those 1,000 ways to die. Mix your alcohol.
I think another thing for me is I don't fight. I don't get into confrontation.
Oh yeah.
At all. But if I was advising someone, don't try as much as possible usifight na say when you're drunk.
Please.
Because things can go left very fast.
Very fast.
Especially when you're drunk, you don't know your strength. Things can go left very fast.
And even they say you can just maybe hit someone and they end up overbleeding.
Exactly.
Kwa kesi maze manslaughter hapo sahi. Tukuje tukuone huko Langata. Man, no. Me out come see you.
Yeah. Well, na depend.
No. You can call me though, but I would come see you. Another don't is don't leave your friends behind.
Oh, that's very important.
Behind.
Very, very important.
I know nasemanga kuna this rule where you don't say when you're leaving a night out because most likely your friends are convinced ukae. But if possible, especially for ladies, don't leave your friends behind.
Yeah.
Make sure tu vile mlikuja wote mngangane mwingie kwa cab mdropiane home. Everyone to be safe and don't leave any man behind.
Exactly. On that note, just make sure your friends are good. Like kama uko na best yako na unaona pombe zimemlemea, usiache aendelee kupewa shots na unaona vizuri haizi endelea kukunywa. Like keep an eye on your friends. Make sure they are all good. Nyote just keep an eye on each other, make sure you're all good.
Another do. Kunywa maji. Kunywa maji.
Very important.
After that, one thought, a glass of water. Hata kama unasema ati, oh, I wanna go, no. Drink. Yeah, so make sure you hydrate as much as possible. Drink a lot of water and eat well. Any other do?
Yangu, make sure like wale watu unaenda out now, it's a good time. Like you have, make sure you have good company.
Yeah.
Make sure you have good company, because the good company contributes to the good vibes.
True.
Yeah. Make sure you just have good company. Watu hata kuletea kisirani.
Yeah, and above all, have fun.
Yeah.
Have fun, because especially me, I always tell, especially these youngins, the time to jibamba vizuri. Kama kwa campus, please. Soma yes, but jibambe. Because utaka kujibamba huku kama you're already growing old and your hangovers are killing you.
When your best years are behind you.
Yeah. There's time for everything.
Yeah.
And you are youth. Up on your 20s, that is your time to have fun. So have fun.
Have fun.
Nairobi Sheria.
Enjoy the Nairobi nightlife.
Enjoy it. Because I feel like the Nairobi nightlife, we enjoy it. It's not the current Nairobi nightlife.
Yeah.
It's very
different. Not times are different.
Times are different.
Times are very different now.
You see,
I think we were just going, we were very reckless, and I think that's part of what made it fun.
I think young people are reckless.
Well, you have a point there. Yeah.
When you're young and stupid.
Yeah. And ignorance is bliss, like they say.
But again, learn from our mistakes, actually learn from our experience.
Yeah.
Not your own mistakes. Okay. That's it from us on this episode.
Yeah.
This was fun. If you haven't subscribed, kindly do. Share this episode with a friend. Leave a comment of that crazy night of yours, of your worst night, of your best night, of the do's and don'ts. You can advise someone who is going out tonight as you're watching this. Yeah.
Before I end it.
Mwambie akule. Anyway, that's it for us. Thank you so much for watching. And follow us on all our socials. Check out our website, tembodiaries.com, for interesting tales, even our previous podcasts. Yeah. And hope to see you on the next one. Bye.